Hey guys, good morning. Hope you all are all doing well today. This is Bill, and usually I say Bill and Emily, and Emily's usually right there next to me, but as you can see, my wife isn't with me today. I just got done with the gym. I soloed it today. Emily is doing her anti-aging procedure today. No, she's not getting a facelift. She's doing what she calls her beauty sleep. So I got a chance to go in a little bit earlier today and get my workout done. But I'm on today. I am here to give you guys a health tip today. I had somebody, it's funny because when Emily and I are in the gym, everybody sees us working out together. We've been working out for decades together. And when one of us come in by ourselves or the other one's missing, it's every single time somebody will walk up to me or if she's working out by herself and ask, "Look, where's your better half?" And it's just a thing that people are so used to seeing us working out together. So they always ask to make sure everything is okay. Well, today I did have a guy come up to me. This is a little story. A guy came up to me today and asked that question. Where's your wife today? And I told her she's getting her beauty sleep. That's why she looks so young. And he said, I've been watching you guys, and every time you guys change exercise or you go to the next exercise, you guys are always taking a swig out of that bottle of yours. This is the water that we're drinking here. And he says, is there something different about that water? And he had a jug of I don't know, I think it's a gallon jug, clear gallon jug of Crystal Geyser, I think they call it. And he says, this is what I drink. And I says, yes, I can't drink the same kind of water that you're drinking. I can't have the bottled water. I can't have any kind of sports drinks. I can't have any kind of those supplement recovery drinks. I only drink hydrogen-rich water. See, that's the difference between the water you're drinking. I've got active hydrogen in mine. He says, really? He says, well, why is that different? Well, normally, guys, when somebody asks me a question in the middle of my workout routine, I don't really talk a lot. Emily and I, when we're very focused when we're training, most people know that, so they'll come up to us after we're done, and that's what he did. He waited till I was done, and I said, the water you're drinking isn't hydrating you. It's not able to flush out the inflammation that you're creating when you're exercising, and that's why people get sore. And he says, really? He says, so that's the difference. It's the structure of the water. I says, when you drink what happens if you drink that half gallon there really fast, say you drank 2 or 3 bottles or those 12-ounce bottles really fast, could you go out and run? And he says, no. He says, no, even now when I drink this Crystal Geyser, if I drink a whole bunch, I can feel it in my stomach. I said, well, because it's the structure of the water. See, the structure of the water I'm drinking is a lot different than the structure you're drinking, and that's why when I drink a whole bunch of this, I don't feel it in my stomach. It's dissipated into my system very fast, and that's what gives it the ability to flush out the inflammation that I'm producing when I'm exercising. So because of my age and because I do have a football body, I have some major chronic arthritis in my shoulders. And I said, this water is the only reason why I'm here in the gym now, because it's able to flush the inflammation out. And that goes for if you got any kind of arthritis in your knees or so forth. And I said there's 3 unique properties to hydrogen-rich water with active hydrogen. It's, of course, the antioxidant. That's the main factor. It's able to neutralize the free radicals that you're consuming. It's also it's a very high pH alkaline water. But see, it goes through electrolysis process, and it takes the natural minerals from your city water and that's what gives it the active hydrogen and the pH. I'm talking about natural water. I'm not talking about that bottled water you buy or the alkaline water you're buying at the health food stores. You go to a health food store and you look for alkaline water and you got tons of different brands. That's all junk. That's all toxic to the body, and besides, it's in a bottle. And so he asked me this last, I was trying to cut it short because I didn't really want to talk a lot about it. But when somebody gets me going about it, I get excited, so I got to be real careful. But he asked me this one question. He says, what do you mean about the structure? I said, all your bottled water, all your city water, all your tap water, your recovery drinks, those fancy sports drinks and stuff, the structure of the molecules are in large clusters, which means you can have maybe 15, 20, or 30 clusters of water molecules attached to each other. Why they're attached to each other is because of the toxic chemicals that are in the water. I'm talking about pharmaceuticals, I'm talking about seizure medication, I'm talking about hormone medication. That's what's in your city water. That's what's in your drinking water. And now they're finding large amounts of estrogen, the bad estrogen in the water. And so what happens is the molecules are bonded, or the toxic chemicals are bonded to those molecules, and that's what attaches them to each other. So the molecules are huge. Well, in 2001, and I'm going to put a blog together because of this question, and I'll put some of the research there. 2001, two researchers, scientists, won a Nobel Prize because they discovered that our trillion cells plus have little tiny water channels, and that's how the water gets into the cells to hydrate it and to flush out the toxic chemicals and to get your, that's how you get energy. That was only discovered in 2001, so it's brand new, and that's why most of you don't understand that the structure of the water is so important to get into the cell, to hydrate you at the cellular level, and to flush out the toxins. Well, they discovered this. And they actually have pictures of these cells and how that little water channel looks like. And the water has to go through that little window or that little water channel in single file. That's what I'm saying. The water most of you are drinking are in large clusters because of the toxic chemicals. Okay, that's what attracts them. So when you're drinking your bottled water, or your tap water, your sports drinks, or whatever you think is hydrating you, it's not. And that's why you feel it in your stomach when you drink a whole bunch of it, because it's not getting into the cell like it's supposed to. You're getting very, very, very little of it. And that's why most of you who are drinking this bottled water, especially if you're a Gatorade drinker, that's why you always feel thirsty all the time. It's because you're not hydrating yourself. So I told the guy, I said, you know what? I said, I can keep on and on and on and on. And if my wife was here, she would have shut me down really fast. So I said, you know what? I said, go to, put this in your phone, www.9.5.com. Look at that little short video. It'll show you why the water you're drinking is so toxic to the body. And I says, you know what? If that makes sense, I see you here all the time. You know what? I have a device that's hooked up to my faucet at the house. It's a medical device that makes the medical grade water. And I said, you know what? I'll give it to you for a few weeks. You try it yourself. And let's see what it does for you. I says that if it works, okay, great, then I can give you some more information about it. But you know what? Just let me know. So guys, that's my tip for the day. The structure of the water determines how it hydrates the body and how it flushes out the inflammation. Now, those of you that have knee injuries, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, whatever kind of arthritis you have, the reason why you feel the way you feel is because the inflammation, your body's 75% water, If you're drinking water that's an antioxidant that has the ability to flush out the inflammation, most of you that try the water will probably feel a difference within 3, 4, 5 days, sometimes a week. So you know what? Hey, just message me. I'll give it to you for free for a couple weeks. You can try it yourself. No obligations. I don't care what you do. Just see for yourself. So guys, I'm gonna take off, go home, get breakfast going. I'm hungry, and go see my beautiful wife. So I hope you guys have a great day. Hey, a question real quick though. I want you guys to think about this, especially those of you that are following me. I'm going to talk a little bit about tomorrow about how does adaptation affect your training when you're weightlifting, and how it affects your goals, and how it affects what you're trying to do. So the word is adaptation when you're weight training. So think about that. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk a little bit about that, because that's another thing that somebody came up to me a couple days ago, and he asked us, he notices that we change our workout a lot. So you guys have a great day. Emily and I are going to have a great day, and we will see you guys next time around. Have a good one.